evening, my name is Yvonne. Today, my speech topic is a transition in my life. Before I deliver my speech, I want to ask you guys a question. Have you ever cried before a person who you only know for 2 days? My answer is yes, I have. When I was 3 years in my senior high school, one day I was tired of studying, so I walked around the corridor. Imagine my life after I passed subject ability test. I have 7 months of holidays. I can do many things. I want to get scooter license, and I want to lose 20 kilograms. And I want to get my part-time job to earn my first salary. As I imagine my wonderful plan, I browse the poster which posts on the wall. There are many introductions of winter camp. I think if I join a winter camp during winter vacation, I can write it down on my resume, which was useful for my interview. There is a poster that attracts my attention called Volunteer Starting Camp. As I see the poster, many questions come out of my mind. Do they force participants to join this camp? Will they force participants to be a volunteer? And what's the reason that be a volunteer need to be trained? I know that the subject in college I would choose is related to service, so this is useful. After a few minutes of consideration, I submit my application. Before the camp, I think I'm a person who is mentally fit. I can face up to the thing in positive way. If something happened bad to me, and I would ask myself to change my mind to think it from another way. Okay, because I want a happy life. I want to smile very often. But sometimes I will ask myself, am I really happy? After the camp, I got the answer. Everyone has an initial heart, and it will be changed and matured as we grow up. Our leader encouraged us to. We have time to share our opinion after lessons. Our leader encouraged us to say everything without consideration. At the first time I expressed my opinion, he told to me, "Your opinion is too superficial. I want to hear something that comes from your mind." I was confused about that. Don't I talk by my mind? That is my true feeling. At night, our teams would sit together on the bed and chatting. He shared his story for us, and he want us to give him some feedback after he told the story. He said, "In our mind, there is a little girl or a little boy. We always arm them by our conscience in order to protect ourselves. This is a safe place, so let them out." At the second time I expressed my opinion, he said, "There is still something you haven't said, so try to say it." I don't know what's the reason that I feel my fear, and I cried, and my tear fell down my face. Suddenly, I realized what it meant. As we are talking, we will consider that what we can say and what can we say. The thing he want me to do is say everything in my mind. After the night, we our team opened our mind to talk whatever it is, good or bad. And the next day, I feel that our holidays get together, and I know the really meaning of a team. The atmosphere is changed. So, and I really enjoy that moment. After the camp, I know the difference between talking by mind and talking by brain. I was not a girl that I like to cry, because I cried for 3 days during the 4 days camp. So my transition in my life is during this camp. Thank you.